The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Who waits beyond the shadows, who hides within the light, who calls you from the darkness, who moves beyond your sight. Trick or treat, candy or blind bag, sweet little chocolate, or claws that snag.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to a special Beyond Wednesday's event, a special night in the comic book industry as we are celebrating the Winter Horrorland Blind Bag Midnight event. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Spears. Mark, how you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing great, man. Let me find there they go. I'm doing awesome, dude. This is all. It seems like we were just here a couple days ago doing this for Halloween.
I know.
It's amazing. I'm even more excited this time because I think you learn from doing the first one. We learned a lot of issues and stuff, and we was able to apply this one, make this one I think better. So, man, I can't wait. We got a good week of retail sales before Christmas. I'm hearing great feedback, and I can't wait for people to start ripping these. I hope some people will read the story because it's there was a lot of work going into that, and this kind of is the season finale, let's say, of Monsters. So I'm hoping people will read it and get ready for issue 9, which will be out in March. So it's this will tide them over till then. So, man, I can't wait. This is awesome. It's just hard to believe. From what, a couple months ago, we were sitting there talking about the Halloween bags, saying I was gonna do them, and you were giving me some, hey, you should do this, you should do that, and was making notes. Remember? And then I said, you know what? I should just do it for Christmas as well. And then I didn't realize how much work it would be, but it paid off. And yeah, never, if I ever do this again, please punch me in the face. If I do 2 Kickstarters and 2 blind bags in the same 2-month period, someone hit me really good. But other than that, man, this is a blast. I can't wait to get to ripping some of these and people to see the covers and all that stuff. It's just awesome.
Well, we have we're gonna have all kinds of people join us tonight, Beyond Wednesday's crew and more. We just got done doing a great industry show, and one of the great things about this, Mark, is that you really wanted to bring people into retail stores through this event and through these blind bags. And ladies and gentlemen, it is midnight right now on the East Coast, and we're getting close to opening these across the nation. And here's
Look, you stole my product code. Don't steal my O-face clutch. I saw that.
Here comes a perfect example of what Mark really wanted to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Most Wanted Comics out of Corpus Christi, Texas. Look at this, you guys. That is an amazing event.
Everybody come up and say
Oh
hi.
God, wait, they're all the way back over there by the trade.
Everybody say
sign.
hi.
Look at those two.
Look at you guys. Hey, what's up,
We're all out
everybody?
there.
Look at that.
Hey, guys.
Holy shit.
Midnight in Corpus Christi. Look at that.
That's what it's about, man. That is what it's about.
Look at that. That is awesome.
Man, that's great.
Love
it.
That's great. Steven, thanks for joining us, man. So we got to ask you, Steven, how did the event go the first time? What was it like? What, after we left you, what was your thoughts on the first go round of the blind bags?
Man, it was intense. It was awesome, but we didn't anticipate so many people. This time I'm prepared a little bit more. We got double the order for the blind bags, but it was a testament to the creation of Mark and how many people like this type of art. And I've just been promoting it and doing really well on sales. And, it's just a comic book community that we have grown to. And you can tell all these people are regulars. We got some new people. Oh, here's
Say
the
hey
brain.
to the
So
missus.
this is
She's been
Hello.
doing a great job too, Mrs. Fuentes. You've been doing an amazing job helping. I've been seeing all the social media content you've been putting out, and keep it up. You're doing a great job.
So if it's all the ideas of everybody put together. So and Joe, of course, I've known for years, and of course my wife. It's everybody's fresh ideas. You got to have something new all the time. It's always changing than it was 30 years ago. So
Can I
everybody
ask-
here, yes sir.
I want to ask him a question. Have you been in business for what, 10 years now?
Officially with the shop about 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, I've been-
Before that, you were kind of still in the kind of around
Yes,
the
sir.
way.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything as in your short retailer career that's a needle mover like Mark Spears?
And to be able to do this firsthand with an actual shop and we're in control, you can do whatever you want, right? So that's why I'm grateful for everybody being here and y'all guys having us on.
Oh yeah.
Hope it promotes other shops to think outside the box and do things that, hey, they see, there you go. Do things that it's gonna promote and keep the comic book industry going. I mean, we want it to succeed. We need to create the future, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the people in here are young. They're just not our age, but there's some young people in here as well. So it's got to continue somehow, some way, somehow. We got to make it continue.
Well, keep it
So,
up, man. You
We're
guys have
about
been
to
doing
give
a
some
great job.
giveaways, and it's gonna get a little crazy in here. So
Well,
time, man.
we're gonna have you on all night. So
yeah, guys. Yeah, of course.
anytime you guys want to come up to the
Let's-
camera and say
Let's
anything,
see a rip.
you let us know.
Hey, somebody open the.
Yeah, we're starting to sell them as we speak right now, and we'll start opening some up.
Awesome.
We'll sprinkle in some giveaways. Y'all talk comics, y'all whatever y'all do, and when we're gonna do a giveaway, Joe will call us out. Make a fun event for everybody.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Just
I think
hey,
we have a
Joe,
rip coming.
Joe,
Yes,
do me
come
a
on up.
favor, brother. Throughout the night, whenever you guys want to say something to the camera, just come up and unmute it, and then just mute yourself when you don't have anything to say. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Don't mute me, bro.
I got you.
All right, here we go.
We got to get that. Here's the first sale
Here's
of the night.
First rip.
The first rip of the night.
Be like pack breakers. Oh my God!
Ooh, he pulled an
Ooh.
Emmett. Look at that.
It's in it, bro.
It's Emmett. Emmett, you got to sign
I
those.
want my modeling fee.
Oh man, Mark, what is this? How does this make you feel, man? Seeing this type of thing going
bro.
on right now.
Are you serious?
Man, it's crazy to think there's that many people out at this time of the night buying my.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I like
Yeah, baby.
Oh, I love that one.
the number
That
one.
one too. I love them all. They're all my babies. But it's just surreal, man, to think that they're there buying something that I made. It's just
Hey.
it doesn't really compute. You know?
It's not just you made it, Mark. You made it special.
And it's just wow.
And we talking about it on the show. IDW had a great opportunity with those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bags, and there's 6 or 8 different covers.
Yep.
You have how many different covers are in these?
This one has 84 covers.
Wow,
that's amazing to me.
Yeah. We were a little bit lower than last time because Transcon said, "Hey, could you go a little easier on us?" So I took 5 covers out. I think there might be 85. We might have to count and make sure. Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 60, 70, 80, 81, 80. Oh, 82. I'm sorry. And not counting incentives or holy grails or 25 days of camp. So there's 82. So, I went a little easier on this one. So there you go. 82.
Are those stacks? Are they buying stacks?
Dude, look over to the right, Emmett. That is an entire 4-foot rack with nothing but these.
Yeah.
And they've got shirts. Look at that.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
that's
Like
awesome.
they're doing some giveaways with the shirts. That's awesome.
Yeah. Just got some giveaways going. Hood, I got you on mute. Just unmute yourself anytime you want to talk, brother. So this is great. Yeah, this is this type of stuff that we love to see.
He's doing giveaways right now. He just somebody just won a T-shirt.
That's
276.
We have so many like. What's interesting about these ones, Mark, is that we have like so many more hits in this than last time. Whereas like you just had the Unholy Grails last time. Now you have the 25 Days of Krampus, which are the Wonka so-called Wonka tickets.
Wonka
you got
tickets.
the naughty covers, right?
Which there's 5 designs of that, only 25 each.
Which are kind of in their like the
they're really like a grail. This is what I was explaining to somebody the other day. There's only 25 in there. So your chances of pulling that is just the same as pulling a grail if you think about it. Yep. There's 25 out of 362,000, So they're like a grail that's in there because I wanted it to be something that you could pull and have in your hand right then. And then of course we have the rares, all the 1 and 666s. And then there's the foils that are, a rare, like a tier system. So there's lots of goodies in there, man. Me and my son opened some one night. We opened 140. We opened a whole case, and he had the most fun he ever had in comics. And dude, that was worth it all. I mean, this is neat. Having my son open them with me.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And he loved it.
That's a great cutout. That cutout's awesome.
Yeah, and it is. It's just and dude, we handled to like my son's girlfriend come over the next night. She started opening some. She doesn't know comics, doesn't like it. She loves it's just it's a fun thing. And I'm so glad that people enjoy ripping them open and seeing what they get. And I try to make it to where no matter what you get, you're not going, like that one, So it's just awesome. I think it's and then like I said, the mix is better, so I think the rares are better dispersed, right? I don't want it to where some guy opens 5 and gets 5 foils. That's not how it was supposed to be, because that means someone else got messed over somewhere because he didn't get one of the foils out of 20 or something. So
yeah.
Man, it's just it's awesome. So
hey Bryan, I just sent you a picture in our group chat.
Okay.
Oh man, it's good.
Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Like these are the naughty list right here of books.
Yeah. I have a different kind of logo on those so you can kind of spot it from the beginning. And on the back of it, it's white because I did sign and remark at least 5 of each.
I love this G.I. Joe Monsters action figure torn card. I saw that today.
Yeah. That one is a Keen Spot exclusive. It would have been in the bags, but they wanted me to cut down on some, right?
Yeah.
But I wanted to put it out, so I do have one. I'll send you one, Dennis. I'll sign one and send one.
I love you, man.
But
Thank
you know what I'm going to do on it? I'm going to put I'm in the Mark Spears business.
Okay, hey, that's the one you got.
That's the
Dennis, we actually, my family talk about you. You know, you've only really seen me, Dennis. You met my wife.
I met your wife, yeah.
I got to see my kids. My kids, I don't even know if they know what you look like, but they reference you because we talk about I'm in the Mark Spears business all the time now. That is the slogan around my house. And they'll be
that's my slogan tonight.
Yes. There it is. So, yeah, we love you to death.
Give my best to your family, Mark.
I will.
You got a giveaway? A nice little giveaway, huh? Look at this. That's amazing.
Everybody's getting something.
That's cool. That's so cool. And not only that, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Our boy Big Leg is live.
So they're gonna go out, and you guys, Christmas tree remarks, Mark Spears. Christmas tree, I see Mayday, my boy throwing his hat in the ring. I'm gonna go get short box and I'm gonna put it away somewhere.
So this is, I'm gonna mute Most Wanted real quick. This is Leg on Whatnot.
$22. Is that where it's at? 38, 40.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's running two books at a time. He's also doing awesome stuff too, where if you Mark had signed some variants for him, and so if you hit that variant in a pack, you get the free one. You get the signed one.
How cool is
Nice.
that?
Hell yeah.
That's a great way to do that.
Get it, you get it.
Look at that.
I'm gonna open one of these just to show you real quick, Brian. What's inside is different. You know, before see how it's white on the outside, right?
Yeah.
Unless this is a glow. No. We added this because we had the issues where a weight issue where sometimes this seam on the back would, if it was pressed in there too much, would make a seam on it, you know, or a spine tick. So we took that into account. We talked to Transcon. They put us this white.
He hit it right off. Did you see that?
Oh, did he on the leg stream?
Really?
He hit the regular and then went over to the autograph.
I
think he did.
Did he?
No.
No, did he not?
I could have swore I saw it. Okay.
No, I don't think he did.
Sorry. Okay.
But this piece of paper will make it where, because this is what Transcon came out with, and so far so good on these. This piece of paper in every one of them. What also they did was instead of 160 in every case, they did 140. So it would help a little bit with a weight issue. And so here's one I pulled. I call that the Bryan cover because it reminds me of his logo. But no spine ticks, no stress right there.
Looks beautiful.
No ticket.
Flip over the leg.
All right, here we go.
Get it. Flip over the leg.
Because that is the hit of the night so far. So we have the unholy one, my favorite cover number 30. Starting to memorize the numbers right there. Starting to memorize the numbers right there. A-cuts with the unholy right there. But boom, guys, I think we've got our first. Oh, look at this. Glow in the dark. I'm dead. Let's go. That is a glow in the dark cover. This is one of the big hits. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Let's freaking go. That is an absolute banger, dude. So yeah. So that's I don't know, what do you sell for? 150, $200? So yeah, good come up, Mr. A-Cuts. I will give you your own little pile over here. Thank you. Perfect timing to hop in there.
Brian, you remember you had said that skull cover should be glow in the dark when I released it. We didn't know how to do it at that time. So I was like, I got to sneak that into these bags somehow. So I redid it with a Santa hat and made it glow in the dark. So
that's phenomenal.
I'm happy that one's in there, man. That's one of my favorites. So
yeah, I agree. You know how much I love your logo, man. And the first iteration of that was, we all know how great and how much we all love that. But to be able to throw that Santa hat on there and then do it glow in the dark. Yeah, hell yeah.
And this time there's 8 glow in the darks. We know how much people liked them. So we said, let's do that are in the bags. Like you could pull, there's 8, 4 ugly, the sweater ones that glow. And then there's the regular covers that glow. So there's 8 total. The ugly sweaters are really cool because what glows is actually the symbols and everything. It's awesome. Hopefully somebody can pull one and we can watch it.
Yeah.
Sub Hood.
What you got going on there, brother?
No, I was gonna mess with Mark. What do you mean you're gonna take care of everybody's pool box, bro?
I'll tell you what,
That's
y'all
too
have
much, Mark.
I tell you what, I'll take y'all all to Crystals and we can split one crystal. Y'all have crystals down there? Y'all have White Castle down there in Texas, right?
No.
Me and Steve were talking about taking you to because you like steak.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're Cats 21. Yeah.
Come pick me up.
Longhorn. See, that's why I said we'll go pick you up, man. But
I got a brewery 5 doors down from my shop. Makes the best beer you've ever had.
There you go. I'm thinking that we're going to go see Dennis next year. My wife was talking about wanting to go up to Michigan, so we might be making a trip.
You're going to be at MegaCon, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to go down to MegaCon in March. We're going to at least be there for one day walking around, that we're not setting up or anything.
Hey, dude, you ought to just walk in there with flip-flops with a beer. What the hell's going on?
Here's Leg continuing to pull.
What was that one? What was Clutches?
All right,
that one's just because I haven't seen that one yet.
Giant.
Oh, I love it. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what Leg's getting into here.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Let's get this going with a couple more. Let's get going with a couple more.
So here is Leg's eBay Live, you guys. If you guys want to go and jump in and maybe pick up some of these line bags from Leg, the link is in the chat. Yeah, this is the fun part, you know. Oh, this is one of my favorites, Clutch.
Yeah.
Let's show this because I want to talk about this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, hold on here. Mark, can you talk about this a little bit? Is there any way without giving anything away?
Her name's the Queen of Hearts, right? That's why she did a little heart symbol.
Queen of Hearts.
I
think that's the one
I give away right now. I don't want to spoil it. So she will be appearing in the next story arc Monsters.
First cover appearance right there.
Her first cover appearance. Yep.
That's a big book. Hell yeah.
But, yeah,
awesome.
She's really cool. I like her. She was in the first card series we did back in 2021. And when Nacelle licensed Monsters at that time, you know, who does the movies that made me and the toys that made me, that was one of the figures, one of the characters they picked to make a figure out of. So we even did turnarounds and everything, that she was actually going to be one of the first figures. And then they end up buying RoboForce. They bought the bikers from
Bikers Mice from Mars?
Yeah, they bought so many properties that they didn't really need Monsters then, right? Because they were just licensing it. So we ended our agreement. So because they had so many properties at that time. So which all worked out for the best.
Ooh,
so,
look at this. Here we go.
We're on fire,
Let's
kids.
fucking go.
Oh, dude. So whatever. I'll tell you what. You think $43 or $45 for 2 blind bags was a bad deal? Let's freaking go. Let's go. Let's go. Stick with me here, guys.
Ooh.
Look, we got the glow in the dark witch. Let's go.
Another. Isn't that a 1 in 20?
No,
No, wait, that's not a 1 in 25.
Guys,
is
glow
it?
in the dark
No,
witch.
the glows are 1 in 66.
1 in 66.
166.
Wow.
Hey, Brian, I've got to go, but I sent you a picture in our group chat. I just want to show
hold on
Mark.
here. Hold on. Let me get this going. I don't see it, Dennis.
Our Industry of Comics group chat.
I don't see it.
Hey, Mark, I got dibs on that brace, dude. Sign that in silver.
You got it, buddy. It's going to be stinky and smelly time I get done with it, but you can have
it's all
it.
good.
Yeah, there's nothing in there, Dennis.
No, I'll send it right. I'll send it again. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I know what Clutch got one.
You gotta wear that.
I got the Dennis cover.
No, that's the Emmett
It's
cover.
Like if Dennis and Emmett had a child.
All right, here we go, Dennis. Here's your pick that you wanted to.
Yeah.
Found it in the wild at GameStop yesterday, and I had to pick it up.
How did they get theirs before I got mine? Motherfucker.
Because
Got a bunch of those,
they
right?
have more money than you do, Emmett.
Yeah.
That's true.
Awesome.
I wish
Hey.
we could have bought cases of just that figure, but I had to
know.
buy cases of all the figures just to get 2.
Mark, I just wanted to say it's been 1 year since I mentioned you on Swaggle House's show, December of 24, saying that you're one of my top 3 needle movers that I observed in 2024, and you have not disappointed in the last year.
I appreciate it, man. Go. That was good luck. Go back on there before the end of the year and say it again. I want to have a great 26, buddy.
All right, brother.
All right, brother.
There we go.
Hey, he got his 2.
Oh, he got
Jesus
one.
Christ.
I'm getting all the new stuff, man, every week. All the new stuff I get.
What distributor did you get that from?
I got them from Entertainment.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
just hit on my rep, man. Anything that's all new, that's like put me down for it. Don't even ask me.
Keep
I
on
guess.
having fun,
Awesome.
guys. Peace.
Later,
Dennis.
Later, Dennis.
I'm
That's
gonna hit
sweet.
you up, brother, for your distributor.
Let me know. Get you the rep.
So a lot of these covers.
Here we go.
What was it? Old Man Drac.
Yep.
Old man, open it up.
Melissa calls that Sam Elliott, but I said it's Old Man Drac. Who's supposed to be.
I apologize for what that's yours.
I really think you just used me for like 90% of your box.
Yeah, that's what it is. So there's a lot of characters that this is like their first cover appearances that are in this that I plan to use in monsters going forward.
Oh, that's really
So
cool.
That's really like the Queen of Hearts. There's a couple like the sorcerer, that evil sorcerer that looks like Emmett, that he will be making an appearance later on. And so there's a lot of those guys. So yeah, there's some covers that later on might come back where people go, oh, I want to go grab that one. They didn't know that character's going to show up later. So yeah, it's really cool. I thought this batch, I don't know, I thought the other batch was good, but the one more I look at this one, I like this bag's batch a little bit better on the cover. So I'm
So
ready for
Leg
next.
just gave away something. Let's take a look in on him.
Go hit it, man. You got us on right there, dude. My man Raul, we pulled it, and boom, he got it. That's how it goes. Shout out. Thank you very much, guys. Shout out to Mark for this as well. Shout out to Mark. Look at that. Hit it to get it. I pulled this out, and there we go.
So that's pretty cool.
Love it.
Very, very cool. Let's talk about this, because one of the cool things that you've kind of started doing is your remarks, Mark, and you did some, little, oh, look at this. They just did it again.
You holy crap, dude. Woo!
Yeah, he did. He got that one.
Raul hit them both.
He hit both of them. One guy hit both of them.
No way.
Crazy.
Raul hit them both. I told you they were in there.
What's the odds that 2 covers are the exact same 2 that's on his
Dude,
stud,
that is
That's
For
crazy.
$44, he just got 2 Mark Spears special signed and remarked books, and they're remarked with the Christmas tree. Now, is there anything special about that, Mark?
No, I just thought that would be kind of cool to do for the winter bags. I thought I'm going to do some Christmas tree things for that. I did it for Leg, and I think I did some for Clutch too that he'll have tomorrow. And I'm probably gonna do some more. And tomorrow night when I do my eBay live, I might even break out doing some, candy canes, and who knows, we'll do
That
all
would be
kinds
awesome.
of Christmassy stuff. Because I just think what's cool about that is it marks the time when you got it, right? So if you look at that a year later, you go, oh man, I remember getting that. It was a week before Christmas. So yeah, trying to do some fun little quick things on there.
Mark,
That's
when
awesome.
you were doing your stream last week, I was like, I wanted to throw in the chat that you should do the Tin Man, but turn his hat into a Santa hat.
Dude, yes, I'm going to do that.
That'd be fun. Because it was so cool to watch you just like it's awesome to watch you just go in there and just do
you're
doing some fun stuff with Tin Man, which is great.
I brought. I remember bringing over to where I'm at now. I brought one of those covers I found at the house of Funny Bones in the Spider-Man pose. You know that cover.
Yeah.
And I thought, what'd be cool is to actually put a Spider-Man mask on him. On that, remark it on there.
That's so fun.
Might do that tomorrow too. Those are like fun little things to do.
What you got there, Hood? How's everything going, man?
Good. I got me an X-Men chair to sit down.
Oh, I thought that was a George Foreman grill at first. I thought he was already cooking something up.
You still rocking down there?
Yeah, man.
Got any?
Y'all
good
need
pulls?
another register.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm
That's,
just talking shit here at Steve's. Y'all need to hurry up. Let's go.
Hopefully, he'll sell all those out on his rack over there by Christmas. That'd be awesome.
Oh, I bet he will. I bet he will. This is going to be crazy. Look at this. Here we go. We got leg
Packs to open. Dead Eye feeling it at 29.
Oh, he was talking about how packs. Your Halloween Kickstarter cards have been out. What has been the response, and how do you feel how the rollout of the Kickstarter cards has been?
It's been good. I really love the cards. I thought it was the best printed cards we ever did. I like the minis. We got minis now. We have a rare 1 of 10s. We got 1 of 1s. We got plates in there. There's signed cards. So all kinds of goodies. And yeah, man, I got them. We're finally going, because everybody's been asking, like, well, I didn't do the Kickstarter. How do I get them? Tomorrow night on eBay Live, we're going to have some on Buy It Nows, right? So we'll open the floodgates. We've already bagged. We've already put them in boxes, taped them up. So all it needs is a label, and they're out the door. So we went ahead and did some of those. So yeah, I love them. I can't wait for people to get them and open those up. It's just so much product out right now. We've got the cards. There's the Kickstarter that's just, coming out. There's the blind bags. There's the Halloween blind bags. So if everybody don't get sick of me, we'll have some more stuff in 26 as well. But it's a lot of stuff.
Is the next move going to be where we can get the boxes from distributors?
That was originally because I thought, wow, this is the first time I have a publisher. They can get me in to Diamond, and I could actually sell the cards through a distributor. Well, y'all know how that worked out last April. So I would love to do that, because I think there's a lot of stores who have, that carry monsters and go, hey, I have some fans that would like to get that. And I'd like to have them cheap enough that you can have them by your register, and you could, it's an add-on, right? Give me a pack for $2.
Yeah,
so,
I crushed it with the Invincible.
Right. See, I just think it's a great thing. I don't know right now. I don't think Lunar would allow it. If we could find some other distributor to get it to comic stores, we also could try to get Keen Spot to distribute themselves to comic book stores. That you just order them through there. We might look at something like that.
Alliance.
If we could
Universal.
Yes,
Universal Alliance.
We use Universal right now. They're brick and mortar stores, but that's who kind of would want them anyways. But we could look at that. These that I made were so limited, but the next I'm thinking about doing, more, because we got more covers, and I could easily put them on cards.
Yeah.
These were only limited to like 800 hobby boxes, right? That was it. But the next batch I do, I would like to know, and it would be a new series, but we would, if we can get into retail stores, we would design it more for retail, right? Make it more like, instead of 20 cards per pack, maybe we make it, 5 cards per pack or 10 cards, and keep it make it $1.99 retail, right? So, or something like that, to where we or have a tier system where if you're like, hey, my guys want it, but we want it a higher price point on it, so we can have maybe different type boxes for retail. But we would design it for that. The only problem is getting it in stores. So I might talk to Keen Spot about that to see if we can get a distributor to get them in there. I'd like to, because I think it's a great add-on product. If you're already buying the book, the trading cards would be really cool to put an add-on with. So hopefully, and people have also asked about boxes, short boxes or long boxes with monsters printed on it, right? We're looking at that. And once we can get that
NECA mix all that stuff.
yeah, if we can get that out there, that's the number one question I get, because everybody has like a collection and they're like, can you get us a box with this on it so we can put them in that? So hopefully that happens in 2026 as well.
Thank you to Billy for the $5 super chat from Billy from Economics and Comics. He says, happy holidays, everybody. Billy, you're always welcome to join. I know you might be busy tonight, but if you're not, you know the link where the link is, you're more than welcome to jump in. I know Billy is really
Hey,
stoked
Mark,
about
how many
these winter
covers
bags.
did you make for this one?
82.
Okay, 82 covers.
The thing is that
82.
I think the last one was 90, so I slacked a little bit and did 8 less. But if you add up the ones we did for exclusives, we're really close, because we did 6 exclusives too. So
I want to talk real quick about the storyline. Now, we've talked for a while how we want to do a kind of a review of the first 8 issues once the trade paperback comes out, at least of the first 4. With Mark, do a show. A lot of people have been, want to hear more about the storyline, and this issue is very important when it comes to storyline. Can you tell the people a little bit about this issue without giving stuff away, how important it is?
Yeah, there's some characters that do not make it out of this issue. So there's a big reveal, a big twist that happens in this issue. And there's a lot. I think it's 32 pages. I asked him, I said, how many pages can I put in this of story without it? Then you have to add 4 more pages, right? If you go a little bit over or something. And so it's 32 pages. That's another thing. You're getting a $5.99 book, but it's 32 pages of story in it. And dude, it's got some big reveals. There's a first appearance of a character that's in this that actually first appearance a couple of characters, but one of them that you would like to have that first appearance of. So it's really cool. Somebody was talking to me earlier today about the story. They read it and they were having some questions about things and some theories. And dude, that was just awesome to talk to them about it. And they said, I feel sad though, because a lot of people buy the book for the covers and a lot of people don't read it that they know that they can discuss it with. And I said, yeah, that is sad, because I wish more people would open it up and read it. Because that's where the work comes. The covers don't take as long as the insides, man, and the story and everything. So I hope with the Monster and the Wolf and with this one, with so many being in circulation out there, that some people will pick it up and say, you know what, I'm going to give this a chance and read it. You can easily catch up with the other ones. There's books out there. A lot of people go, oh man, I can't find the other ones, or too expensive. I want to say after number 4, probably even after just number 3, you can get them for, $10 or less, some of the open order covers. So, and the trade was supposed to be out, I think, this week. It got delayed because of some paper shortage or something about, I don't know what's going on, but I've not done the proofs yet. They haven't sent them to me. So that's been delayed probably till January now. I'm not really sure, but, when that comes out, I think that'll help a little bit. Maybe some people will catch up. Honestly, I think the story really kind of kicks into good high gear after like round number 4 and 5 is where a lot happens. So, and then we got in March, Monsters number 9. And then we also have coming out that same month, Midnight Man number 1, which you should read them together, right? They're going to have some of the same characters in both. And that'll be the first number 1 issue I've ever done that was never a Kickstarter to start with. So that's kind of neat. And it's a one shot, but the character is not new to everybody. If you've read Monsters, you've basically been a part of this person's origin story and you just didn't know it. So it's going to be really cool. I can't wait to March, because we got 2 books coming out the same month, and and it's the story. That's what I'm about. I love the story. I love these characters. I love. I'm just natural. Like I love to jumble up my words. I love telling stories, and I'm a storyteller first, artist second. So if that's why it breaks my heart when I see a lot of people come up to me. Oh, I love this, I love that, and I go, "Well, how'd you like it?" Oh, I've never read the book. I'm like, man, please open it up and read it. I mean, hey, I'm not the best writer in the world, but it's not horrible. You're not going to be like, I wasted 2 minutes of my life reading this horrible thing. It'll entertain you a little bit. I mean, if you like the covers, you're going to like the interiors, same kind of artwork. So open it up. I thought about even doing a cover that's actually translucent where it's nothing there. So
I'm gonna open.
The interiors. So
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
Hell
yeah. I just wanted, if I could, here's the thing that would help retailers too. If people start reading my book, it helps retailers out because then they go, hey man, that wasn't that bad. Let me get another issue of it or something. So I don't know. That's what I'm hoping. And eventually maybe it happens, but I don't want to sound like I'm not appreciative of the, the numbers that the book sells, but I just wish they would read it a little bit.
Mark, the trade's out, right?
Not yet. It was supposed to come out in December, but because I was asked another day, I said, "Hey, I haven't ever got the proof. Is something
You get a ticket?"
And they said something about, I don't know if it was the tariffs or if it was a paper shortage. I can't remember what. I think it was a paper shortage or something again, because that happens every now and then in the industry. So they said that they've had to delay it like a month, but yeah, it was already solicited. They already had the sales for it. So I'm hoping it comes out in January.
Yeah, that'll be a nice thing to have in stores for folks. I mean, I know that, the trade is a great gateway for people, and
because a lot of people don't want to open, and I totally get it. They don't want to open the book and read it because they say, well, if I do that, it is going to create a little bit of spine problems and everything. I wish the trade was 1 through 8, because then you can get all caught up, right? But hopefully we can get another trade out pretty soon of 5 through 8, because then we can to catch everybody up. So
and then you do a hardcover of 1 through 8
of all 8. So yeah, hopefully that's the plan. And again, I just want everybody to be able to catch a story. Dude, the person that reached out to me and talked to me today about it, there is a twist that happens, and I'm not going to give it away, but I kept telling everybody there's a twist in 8. And he said, you floored me. I didn't see it. You blew my mind. I didn't see it coming. They broke out their old issues. They started reading them again. And that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I was hoping. So I can't wait for people who do read it. And it's like, man, you took me on this adventure and I didn't realize it. So, but hopefully that happens.
Here we go. We got a special one.
In the dark. All right. So let's see. Any Unholy Grail? Not seeing any Unholy Grail. They should just fall out. They did on the last ones. Sorry, I'm being very careful with your new merchandise, sir. Oh, it's something glow in the dark. We got the flare. Wait, it is. Never mind. Yeah. Let's go. I have not hit one of these at all yet. Not for myself, not for anybody. Gorgeous.
That's awesome. That's sweet. That is great.
Man, there's still people in line buying stuff.
Yeah, it's almost 45 minutes after midnight.
Man, that's awesome.
And none of them are buying one.
Right.
That's a great day for them. That's good.
Yeah. Big shout out to our good friend of the channel, Lord Zero, who hit one of the Unholy Grails. Yep. He posted this on his Instagram today. 2 short boxes of books that he's picking up at his local comic shop tomorrow. 2 short boxes of winter bags that he's got. So that's pretty amazing, Mark. And he, this is a big collector, a big fan of yours, and you're making new fans every day.
That's 300 books.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, yeah, the number, it is crazy. At 362, we're up there in this year, probably in the top. I don't know what X-Men did, with what's coming out on the 31st, but I believe when we did it, we were like the top 5. We were 5th because you've got Battle Beast this year did amazing. Absolute did huge numbers. KO did huge numbers, and then there was Blind as a Bat did huge numbers, and then I think we're right after that. But I'm not sure. We might have got down to 6 because there's been some big things this year, which is great for the comic industry, right? If there is 6 books that sold over 360,000 units in 1 year, that's pretty good in a year. So it's great that the industry is doing this. Man, I remember last year when my Lobo cover came out, right? Last June, before all the monster stuff, I was the only DC book to hit a top 10 list at all year. And we were talking about that at DC. And now this year, if you go look at a top 10 list right now at cover price probably, or you can look at other ones, it is consumed with absolutely.
It's a 10-man, dude.
It's so sad.
So
He's a cool.
It's amazing that it's how the year changed for DC, right?
Right.
I mean, DC is producing some amazing stuff. Look at Battle Beast. I mean, to debut number 1 like that with a number 1 issue and do what I want to say altogether, it did 400,000 units or something like that, right? 200,000 for the blind bag, 200, and so for the single books. So, dude, that's amazing. I mean, we're doing numbers in the industry like COVID numbers with King Spawn, right? With number 1, which that was a huge book. I think it did 480,000 units or so. So
yeah, almost 500.
Yeah, almost 500. So, dude, this is amazing for comics right now. This is awesome. It's awesome for retailers because they're, people are coming in stores going, "Hey, man, I'm hearing this Absolute thing's pretty good," right? I love that. It's almost like it doesn't matter who's publishing your book. I don't care if it's a DC book, a Marvel book, Image book. It all helps everybody if those people are doing good. If they come in there for Absolute, they might end up buying one of my covers for DC. Or
I say this, Mark, I say this all the same time, but that's because you're a retailer. You know that if people are coming in, it gives everybody an opportunity that's on that shelf that week.
Yes, exactly.
If I was putting out a book and I was talking to, like, if I was writing a book, I would be on my publishers. I want to land on the same day as Absolute Batman.
Yes, you
I
do.
want mine
You do.
on that shelf.
Yeah. Now, a lot of publishers will be like, "Oh, why would you want to be in competition that same week?" No, it's okay. Let me be competition from that week. Because you know what? They're not going to buy just 30 Absolute book, that like covers. They're going to buy that, and then they're going to go, "Well, what's this? This looks cool." People already got their card out, their wallet out. They're going to make that Absolute purchase or that.
You got something.
Uh-oh, is this a...
Oh, they got a witch one too. Awesome.
I hope somebody freeze framed that right there.
Shout out to Heroes Reborn, a good friend John. He says our good friend Heroes Reborn says,
glow in the dark, bro.
"Mark, this is your day, buddy. Monsters forever," with a 1999 super
Glow in the
chat.
dark.
Thank you.
Love you, John.
Appreciate you, brother. That's pretty good, Hood.
I think that's Hood's mother-in-law.
Dude, she's prettier, dude.
Clip that. Clip that.
Yeah.
Mama!
Oh.
You got me recorded, man.
Oh, that's great.
We'll have blackmail on Hood for
for
decades.
Oh, he just pulled a foil. Look at
Oh,
that.
look at that foil mummy.
Foil.
That's my son's, I think, favorite one out of it. He said the mummy was.
That's
Melissa likes
awesome.
it.
What are the foil ratio for pulls? What do you think they are, Mark? Are they 1 in 10?
They are to get a certain foil, like a particular one, is 1 in 300. But to get any kind of foil, it was I want to say it's a 1 in 10 is what I
Which
made
is
it.
nice. That's cool. So to get any foil 1 in 10, to get the one you want 1 in 300.
Yeah, because there's only 30 designs, and that's how it works out. But I believe I
here
made
we
it.
go. We got another one. Look at this.
Is there another glow?
No, we thought it was.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah, that's the guy with a
More
bunch of
than
eyes. Dr. I forget his name now. They had we had done that one in a Discord where everybody was saying, hey, add a bunch of eyes. I was just doing whatever. And we created while I was in there. We did a bunch of, somebody said put a bunch of octopus tentacles on it. So we just made them all kinds of weird.
Mama.
But I want to say the last bags were 1 in 14 foils, and I made it a little bit better, I think, like the ratio. So yeah. And then there's to pull a certain rare is 1 in 66.67. And to pull one of those special naughty list covers and one is 1 in 14,400.
Those naughty list covers, man, people are gonna. Here's the thing, and I know I don't want to get too much into this because it's not something that I want to dwell on necessarily for tonight, but we saw a lot of people opening up these blind bags early, and we've seen a lot of people put a lot of stuff on eBay early. And there was some naughty list covers that showed up on eBay early, Mark? Do you know?
Yes. There was some that of the naughty list covers that showed up on eBay. We saw 2 or 3. I had people, what was interesting, they reached out to me since Friday saying, hey, I pulled one of these, because they wanted to ask about the back, which you talked about earlier. They were saying, hey, was this supposed to be signed and sketched? And I said, well, we only did 5, right? So that's the reason they reached out, is because they wanted to know that. The people that reached out to me, I want to say by now that there's at least 20 out there before tonight that ever even got open. So that means that they would already been open pre-release. The problem there is the books are not supposed to be sold. They can be sold a pre-sale, right, in the bag. That's fine. If you're doing a show and you pull out the book of the bag, that's fine. They just cannot be in the hands of somebody, a customer, until the release date. If you open them and say, well, I won't send this until they won't get it until Wednesday, that doesn't matter. They're not supposed to be able to see that book. If you're doing it in private, if you're a comic book store and you're like, you want to open them or whatever, you're not selling them. That's your property. You bought those, but you can't sell them. You're not supposed to sit them out, even if you're just displaying them, because there's a hidden mystery to these, right? No one knows. Like, I did not release the back of this image on Instagram or anything. I didn't want anybody to know all the covers and everything. So it's a thing where it happened. I saw it. It was more this time than ever before. There were more eBay auctions. That's what it was. The streaming was about like it was before. The eBay auctions were crazy. I mean, it was so many, or buy it nows, where they were just listing things, eBay listings, basically. So that was odd. You said it all earlier about Lunar. I don't know. I'm the creator. I don't get to do any of that other stuff. I can report things. Keen Spot, doesn't like it, I'm sure, either. And it's a problem that I'm trying to figure out for next year, because with the feedback I'm getting, I would like to do this again, right? I think people give me one more chance. That's my next hurdle to tackle. How do you fix that? Because I think it was Emmett that says, is there a release date? If you are going to do it the way they're doing it, then when you get the books, that's the release date, right? If that's, because it needs to be standard for everybody. You can't give somebody in a race a head start and then say, you get your books Friday and you sell them, and I'll get mine on Wednesday and I'll start selling mine. Now, yes, it ain't like they're going to sell them all out or anything. You could still sell your Wednesday, but dude, that's a 5 day difference. That's a lot. And my heart is with those brick and mortar stores. I want this to happen. I want a community to happen. I want to support the brick and mortar stores. I love online and streaming and all that, but we need those brick and mortar stores too. Everybody needs to realize we all need each other to survive. I do think who Jesse or Dennis had mentioned, and Emmett too, that those guys, they don't really care though, because they're like in this for a month or two and then gone, right? So they don't care what impact it does. But I'm hoping to try to figure out some kind of system that's better for next year. I got about 10 months to figure it out. So hopefully I can come up with some way that that's fair to everybody. That's just my thing, is I want it to always be fair, and to have it where one guy's not ruining it for everybody. Because there is some things I would like to do where I don't even print the cover on the back, right? Wouldn't that be neat?
Yeah.
10 books you don't even know.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That would be.
But you don't want to do that if everybody knows a week ahead of time, because everybody, right? So that's my goal. Is next year we're doing some really cool things. I've already got written down that I'm going to try, and that's one of them. Is I want to have some mystery covers in there that nobody knows. It'll all be a secret.
Yeah.
And we'd still do the same kind of quantity. We would still do 80 covers or so. But yeah, we got to get that hurdle. That's the next step. The sorting, I think we've kind of, Transcon kind of did good this time.
They have.
So we can do that
really done well. They've upgraded their fulfillment.
The sorting seems, with all these, watching them open so many here.
Yeah.
It's so like everyone's getting a different
It's
cover.
really different than before,
Yeah.
where you would open the same book 5 times, right?
Yeah.
And so that, and it looks, so far the damages seem to be decreased, right?
I don't see any. They all look pristine.
And so I'm, again, those two things I'm tickled to death with. The other problem is already over with, because now is release date. But that would be the thing that I would want to fix next time, because, and maybe it's working with the distributor more beforehand. Maybe it's making a brick and mortar store a different variant. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe there's 2 bags. Maybe brick and mortar has a certain bag that you can only get as brick and mortar stores.
Oh, thank you, please, dear God.
I might do that, and here's why. I think honestly, that I know of, it wasn't brick and mortar stores who were breaking the date. I mean, it might have been, though. They could have sold it to somebody that then went and broke the date, right?
Yeah. Or they have an arm, that's
yes, they are,
not arm.
So they could be, but dude, I know there's so many good stores out there that, and hey, again, I ain't saying bad things about streamers and stuff, because I know a lot of them, and they sit there and said, I'm not going to do that though. You know, they said, man, they reported these other guys and said, but I'm not going to do it. And they were very trustworthy, honest people. And,
look how well Leg is doing.
All right,
yes,
here we
Look how
go.
well Leg is doing.
And Leg waited to the appropriate time to do it. So
we got a
give away the
signed bag.
You open it, you run it. Let's go. Last 3 numbers.
7.
6, 7.
6, 7. Look at that.
That tickles me to death.
Look how crazy that is, bro. Look how many people are still there. We've been going for about
an hour later.
Awesome.
Look at that.
So glad you got it.
Come down.
That's so cool. And
Guys, I
here's
got to
the
bounce
thing-
off right now. I got to take care of the dogs. Mark, congratulations, my brother.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna watch you on your show tomorrow. I'll be doing a show after you do the show during the
I'll be on
Wednesday
there
show.
watching you, buddy. So we'll have some fun
Well,
tomorrow.
I want to, before you leave real quick, Clutch, I want to remind everybody, Clutch tomorrow, you guys, during the Wednesday night review, is going to be doing a live sale with us for the bags. So we'll be having a great show tomorrow night. Make sure you guys tune in. Wednesday night review, we'll be sharing Clutch's sale. He's going to have a bunch of cool things too. So make sure you guys
some
check
goodies. Mark shipped out some goodies. He shipped out some goodies that got stolen.
Yeah.
He shipped out more goodies. I gotta put Mama Dog is gonna be up for auction too if you guys want.
Yes.
Bitch right now. Hi, baby.
Well,
But
thanks,
we'll have some other cool stuff to give away. So we'll catch you guys later.
Later, brother.
Congrats, Mark. Hey,
See you
John,
tomorrow.
what's up, dude?
John, what's up, bro?
What's up, Clutch? Everybody, what's
We
up?
just
Mark,
replaced
what's
Clutch
up?
with John. So you got
Yes.
It's the tag team partner came in.
Yeah, that's
Man,
great.
look
man.
at that.
So
That's like that's
Are we
20
ready? Are we ready?
Amazing.
we
Yes,
are.
start
We're
looking at them
opening.
things, man.
Look at this. This
You
is
know-
nuts. So here's the thing that I wanted to say, which is crazy about everybody selling things early on eBay. Some of those really rare books went for really cheap.
Yes, they did. That's
I mean,
that's the only thing about that, right? We were laughing about that is
Market hasn't been set.
exactly, and they actually went with the market for the other blind bags.
yes, the
right.
past ones. Yeah.
They were selling the books like the glows for $60 a book, right, or less. And me and my son were laughing, saying, "We know," because I tested it. Right, we opened up. We wanted to test the quality. We opened up 160 books. We knew how rare them things are this time. You're not getting a box and pulling, get a whole box of glows anymore. So that was shocking to me that they did it so low. So again, it was it's nice though that they didn't get a bunch of money off of it, but because they didn't have the market set. But it is weird that they were doing that, and some people got some great deals on those things. But that is weird though, Brian. Like you said, I don't understand it, because honestly, in my opinion, I thought it would be like it was with Monster and the Wolf. The first night, those glows and stuff were going for $200-$300, right?
Yep.
And so usually the market, when it starts out, everything's high and then goes low. This one started very low, which has room to grow high, get bigger. So
Hey, Mark, hold on. Check it out. He's gonna give away this monster right here.
all right, look at that.
Big book of the night.
Yep.
From you, Mark.
That's the Silver Screams.
Ooh.
That's a very, very rare. The 1 in 66, and it's got the ho 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 on it.
That's a 1 in 666 right there, you guys. And look how beautiful that looks with that
1 in
white remark.
666. Wow. Oh my goodness.
And you want to hear something crazy? Guess what leg just pulled? He just pulled one too, I think.
No, that's the regular cover, I think. Let me look.
Okay. All right. Here we go. 1 in 666 giveaway.
281.
281. Look at that. Look how many people are there for we're an hour into the event.
Yeah.
And there's still a ton of people there.
Awesome, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
awesome.
so great, man.
Yeah, this warms my heart.
My work here is done.
Hey, all the winners, real quick, if you don't mind, I take a picture of
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir, for coming out.
Last time we got it.
He won the shirt last time.
Appreciate your work.
Yep. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for coming out tonight.
I bought 20 bags. I'll see what I get out of them. Man.
All right. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Man. Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you.
This
How
is great,
cool is
Mark.
How cool
2
is
for
this?
2.
2
That-
for 2.
2 for 2.
We can do this event. The fans can talk to the creator
Look at
like
that.
this.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
These people came out in the rain, Mark. It's crazy, man.
I mean, you got to think this is like 7 days before Christmas. A lot of people are doing things right
Look
now,
at this. They're
right?
taking a picture with all the winners. Look at this.
Oh, that's awesome.
Froze right at the right time.
Yeah, it froze it for us. That's awesome.
Look at that. Stein's watching. So he says, Hood is killing me. Shout out to
Hey, thank you, Mark. Awesome, dude.
Oh, man, thank you. This is awesome. I love it. Man, I can't wait for next year, man. I'm ready to start working on some covers for next year, man.
Well, as many as you put out, you got to start working.
We talked to the Keen Spot about that. I said, we have to have a plan because I have to do like so many extra a month to put away, right? Because I don't have all this extra card art right now because out of the 82 that are on this, I want to say 30 were new, right? Something like that, because a lot of them I used card art that I already had. So I will have to, I'll have to do extra covers every month and set them aside to do that. So it's a lot of work, but man, it's worth it to have crowds like that and everybody wanting these books. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's, this is something that you set out to do. And again, I keep bringing it up. I talk about it all the time. It's just crazy to me to think about, the end of that 2-hour conversation that night. And I'm saying, do you think that they're going to really be cool with doing this? And then the next day it's like, we're on. And here we are, 2.5 months later, Keen Spot and Mark pulled it off. Mark has all these amazing covers out, and you're gonna have to restock the coffers over the next year, and you're not gonna. You guys, I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 months of Mark Spears blind bags, because I have a feeling Mark's output is gonna be kind of hastened a little bit. What's the deal with your output?
I'll have to, because right now we're doing 5 covers for 9. Well, that's another thing. In 2026, if we're starting in March, because they had wanted to put it out in February, and I was like, I can't get you the covers that quick. The way Lunar works, you have to give them a cover 4 months ahead of time. And I was like, man, I can't do that. I don't have the ability to get all those things done. So we're going to have it come out in March. I got those covers ready. But so next year, instead of 6 monster books, it really will be 5, because if it starts in March, right? So it'll be March, skip April, May, skip June, July, then skip August, September. I don't know. I've lost count, but it'll be one less than it should have been. So but I also might try to do a one shot and stuff next year too, because I really like doing Midnight Man. And
it's funny they don't say that about DC though, because when I'm doing FOCs, they still don't have cover art for half of the DC.
Well, I asked him. I said, can't I just add a FOC cover, right? Just put a blank cover, say the title is not revealed, but they won't let me do that. So it is something I don't like, because I had to work really hard when I didn't want to do those covers because I was kind of injured, and I said, man, I got to do them or we have to delay it another month. And then we're talking about it's into April, so I had to do it. But I think that those covers are good that I did, and but yeah, I will have to probably cut down and do maybe 3 or maybe 2 on one issue, just because I got to start stockpiling things to be able to do that. I did go through, I do still have some images I never put into covers from cards, but I don't have anything like I did last year when I started. I had 200 images probably. But
yeah, but you could, for doing cards, you could use interiors.
Oh yes, yeah.
Like when the first appears in the book, and
yes,
like so many things.
So yeah, so on the covers, it's tougher, but I can reuse cards for covers, and then I can reuse covers for cards, but I do have to sit down and do all that. So I have made it to where I'm not doing many other projects right now because of that. Because if someone wants this to go on next year, I wouldn't have time to do a little mini series or something somewhere else. Which right now, with monsters being popular and everybody is liking it, I would be stupid to say, oh, let me go over here and do something else. Because I'm loving it, and if people like it, I want to keep doing it. So
yeah.
But yeah, as of right now, it looks like we're going to try to do a blind bag next year and have it come out probably in the late September. So it'll be out it out a whole month before Halloween, right, to give you plenty of sales time. So,
Right.
so we'll see. But yeah, we learned a lot. So I'm really happy with what we learned, what we implemented, and wow, next year, man, the sky's the limit because now we got the mix right. Right? If
Yes.
we can just redo that again, now I can add all kinds of cool things. Now I can say, let's do this type of cover. I remember there was a scratch and sniff cover, but they needed months ahead to do it. Right? I was going to do a Christmas cover that smelled like candy canes, but I couldn't do it because of the time period. So I can do things like that. So yeah, again, can't wait. But I do have to start working on things now. But man, I'm just what I told you the other day, Brian. It's like I'm all my dreams came true, and I keep on dreaming. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
And then look what's behind me. So these will come out tomorrow, right? I got this is issue 8, but it's an exclusive. This was we scanned in the notebook I had in 1992 when I was a junior, senior in high school. And we made a comic cover of it because I was like, I got to do this because the young me would never have thought this would have been a comic book cover. So you can see like my old kind of McFarlane signature. Mark Mann's written up there, had his own logo, and even I like colored the N on notebook and all this. And I had ripped it and pasted this on the inside of the notebook just so it looked like he's coming through it when I was young. So we just scanned it in and said, I didn't touch it up. I said, let's just leave it like that. You can even see where the ink kind of, faded a little bit, but this is awesome, man. And it's made out of that. If you have the other blind bag, it's that matte shimmer on it. It's really, it feels so different from any other matte book.
Here's the original.
Yep.
Is that from your store? Is that where that's dropped?
Yeah, this will be. I'll drop these on eBay Live. Buy it nows, but I'll also have some sign. I'll sign some live and then sell those. But these will be on Buy It Now tomorrow night, and then I also have the new version that I did of Mark Mann, this character, and I did this and then did it in foil. So this one will be out, released too on Buy It Nows, and I'll sign and remark a few too and auction those. But so. Man, this was so cool. This kind of commemorative. It commemorated the release of the blind bags that this character I got to pull out and do. Man, my first submissions in comics ever was Mark Mann. I did that and send it in to Todd McFarlane. So I would love to pull out them pages if I can ever find them. But that's really cool.
Well, here's where your show is going to be tomorrow night. This is for everybody watching right now. Here's the link in the chat. Go hit the remind me button. As long as you got an eBay Live or an eBay account, you can hit the remind me button, and that's where you can get these books that Mark is talking about. Mark, we've had a couple of people kind of bring this up and talk about this.
That's awesome.
We're gonna have this tomorrow night too.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let's show this.
Look at this. 1 of 1.
Ooh.
Let me scoot back a little bit. 24 by 36. It's already been signed. 1 of 1. Look how thick it is.
Wow.
It's on canvas.
It's square bound.
It's on canvas. You can see the back of it. But I have this one, and then I even have the unholy one from the blind bag too, and a couple of other few surprises.
You know how awesome that would look on a wall,
dude. I know. If you love the blind bag, you're gonna love this. I don't know if you can see it, but the eyes, I went in there and added with white marker just so it pop a little bit more. So
1 of 1. There you go, you guys.
You got a 1 of 1. There it is.
And this is going to be tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, you guys. So that's 5 p.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe.
Yep, 7 p.m. Central. Yep.
So this is going to be a huge show. And here's what's important about you guys. If you're a Mark Spears fan, his eBay Live sales are the place to get.
Hey, check out what she pulled, Brian.
I don't wait to see.
All right, hold on here. Hold on. All right. Oh, that's awesome.
Dungeons and Dragons cover. Awesome.
Congratulations. That's cool.
So
So this is gonna be, if you guys are fans of Mark, and this is his eBay live sales are the place to get the like rare stuff. You know, you can, if you want to go get blind bags, they're $5.99 a piece. They're at a great price. You get a chance of getting some really cool stuff in there. If you're looking to get some really rare Mark stuff, like his you guys got to think about this. His autographed stuff is pretty damn rare. He doesn't sign very often, Mark. You don't go to a lot of cons. You don't do a lot of comics shops appearances, but you do your eBay live sales. And you do a lot of signatures on there. You will do personalizations. You'll do little, sometimes little remarks. And that's the place where you guys want, like, it's an event in itself. These
here's like
sales.
Exclusives you only get through my eBay Live. Now we'll have some of these tomorrow offering to buy it now. So if you don't want to auction or anything like that, we have this only 100 made. Cobra Commander from the new G.I. Joe foil, only 100. Only 100 made. We won't even offer all 100 though. We're only going to probably have about 30 in the buy it nows because we, but we already have them ready to go out the door. There's another only 100 made foil, 1/6 printing. There's the Bride card stock, only 100 made. So we have a lot of really cool exclusives. We have things where this will be my last show of the year. So I was like, man, what can I do? Make it a little bit even cooler. So I found some, when I did sketch cards, all these artist proof sketch cards, that are blanks. So I'm going to pull out some Civil War, a bunch of Marvel artist proofs that are blank and draw on them during the show and sell those. We've got the big 24x36. I got a bunch of buy it nows. We're going to have trading cards as buy it nows. And so we're taking out all the stops.
I've pinned the link in the live chat, you guys. For everybody catching this on the rewind tomorrow early, I'll also put the link in the description. Go hit the remind me button if you guys, you don't want to miss this. It is a spectacle and it is a lot of fun to watch. So,
and cool. I found these the other day. I showed you, Brian. I think I showed John. I can't remember. So when I wanted to do the cards, right, when I first thought about what can I do, I want to do trading cards. I needed to know what my art would look like on a trading card, right? So I printed up 100 cards in May of 2020, but I never sold them, never gave them to anybody. I found the cards the other day.
The original
this was the very first published, basically, I guess you could say, Monsters product ever done that I did. You could see it's similar to what the cards looked like when they came out. I did the distressed look, but the font was very low, but the logo was similar to what I used. And then I had to do a back. So I put number 13 to see what the numbers would look like. I put a little quote because I thought that's how I was going to do them, and I changed it up. I didn't use that later on. And I made it more like a real name, aliases, things like that, like an old Marvel card or something.
Yeah.
So I was looking the other day and I found these in the closet and I was like, oh my gosh. And I said, do I have all these? And I counted them up. I have all 100 still.
Awesome.
So might sell a few of these tomorrow on a piece of history because this is the first product that I ever put up besides a print, where I sold it. This is what started it all, was the trading cards. And this was the first card. Wow. And this image was never used on the cards. I did this image just for this card to test it. So,
wow.
Yeah, I just found this the other day. See, there's where you could, I guess that was like the place that I ordered it from. They had a QR code, and then there's how many were made. And then on the shipping label, it says May 2020 up there, if you can see it. So
that's cool.
So it was really cool, man. I couldn't believe this. I was like, I done forgot about that. So yeah, I have these. I'll keep me a bunch, but I might sell a few tomorrow because I think that's really cool. Or throw them into some stuff. We like to throw in a few extra add-ons and stuff when I'm doing things on the eBay Live. So.
Yeah, you like to have fun and give people some fun stuff.
it's fun. I like to do it, and I know a lot of people say, "Man, you're layering it too much, or you're stacking too much." And I'm going to be mindful of that this time. A lot of times, dude, I'll do it, and my kids get on to me. They said, the auction ended, and you kept adding things afterwards. Like, yeah, but they're going to be happy. Who isn't happy getting something free, right? Like everybody likes free stuff. So,
amen, brother. I agree. Look at this. They just
$1 start.
Yeah, beautiful.
Is that the 1,000 or the
yeah
250?
1 and 250.
That's 250. Oh yeah, Headless Horseman is the 1 in 1,000.
Yeah.
And the 1 in 1,000 is a metal.
Yeah, and that one's the foil, and then the middle is a glow in the dark, and it's
Mad Hatter.
Is the Hatter? That's it.
Yeah, so much fun, man. I'm so excited. I've been talking about this for weeks. The watching people pull all the cool stuff out of the Halloween bags, and then the see people pull the Holy Grails and getting the Holy Grails in. One of our viewers, community members here at Beyond Wednesdays,
man, got to go to bed.
Later, guys. Hold on. Let's give you guys a send out, ladies and gentlemen. Most Wanted Comics in Corpus Christi, Texas. You guys did a great job. Keep it up, Steven. Continue doing what you do, man. You're building an amazing thing, an amazing community, and we're proud of what you do over there at Most Wanted Comics. We can't thank you enough for being part of this hobby, and we really respect and appreciate what you're doing with Most Wanted, man.
Yes, thank y'all so much, Mark. Appreciate the giveaways, Joe being on, and just basically everybody on and coming out today. I want to say thank y'all. It is such a blessing to be able to do all this stuff, right? And again, Mark, keep up the great work, and maybe next year we continue.
We'll feed him.
This is how we're gonna make it grow if we work as a group.
Yep.
And I just want to say y'all's channel, man, is up there. It's one of the best. Everybody that's on brings a lot of different things to the table. When you add it all together, dude, it just makes me badass. So
like one big comic.
Thank you, man.
yeah, dude. Like y'all show is like a comic book shop. You know what I'm saying? It's just y'all are in different cities and states, so it all adds up. You know, I'm telling you, like what I've learned so far owning the shop is 1,000 times than if I didn't, right? So Emmett, you know, I mean, you're in there every day. So
yeah, bro.
I'm in here full time now here in the shop. I'm able to do so much more, and it's been like 1,000 times more.
Hey, so I remember the day Steve told me we were out in the parking lot because this other comic shop used to screw us over, and he goes, "You know what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna open my own shop." And I remember that day, and a couple of months later, he goes, "Hey, got a place." And I was like, man, when Steve's serious and he's locked in, dude, this dude makes some shit happen, man. So
keep it up.
Hopefully that gets me half price of all the wall books right there.
Hood, thank you so much, brother. Steven, thank you so much. Send the love to the fam, and we'll see you next time, brother. Keep it up. I'll be in touch.
Thanks
a lot, guys. Y'all be careful. Mark, thank you. Emmett.
Thank you. Have a good Christmas,
brother. Be well.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, brother. We'll see you soon.
Guys.
Bye.
Keep killing it.
That's pretty awesome, man. That's what we're here for, right? I mean, that is the whole reason we love doing this. And look at this.
So that is the same cover as Monsters #1, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts and pricey. I'm even priced out on it.
That is such a beautiful cover. I love it. And Leg is still going strong on Whatnot, or I'm on eBay Live with bags. You guys, if you guys want to go check that out, here's the link in the description. Also, Mark's eBay live sale for tomorrow night is pinned. Make sure you guys bookmark that. You do not want to miss that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then immediately following that show with Mark's going to come and hang out with us on Wednesday Night Review as we open more blind bags. I'm going to hopefully get some tomorrow. We'll see. I got some coming. Thank you to Mark and Chris at Keen Spot for just pulling this off and doing such a great job. Thank you to Transcon for, just making this so much better. They listened, and that's what we want out of the comic industry. We want, businesses and groups that are in the industry to listen to the consumer, listen to the knowledge base, listen to the train that's a coming, and make changes and at least try to make changes. Transcon could have said, you know what? Nope, this is it. We're the only game in town. You get what this is what you get. You like it, and you're gonna have to deal with it. No, they didn't do that. They said, we're gonna make it better, and they pulled it off, and I can't wait. And I know people are very excited. From what we've seen, Mark, it's amazing. It's been pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's you were saying you were right after the Halloween. You said, I like the Halloween, but I'm really looking forward to the Christmas ones even more. And at that time, I was not, because of everything that happened with the Halloween ones. But dude, I mean, I'm just so impressed that they did hear our critique, our feedback, and said, yes, we could fix that. And man, when we saw the video of them putting in the tickets and stuff, at that time I started getting excited. I said, oh man, this is it. This is what I wanted them to do to start with. And yeah, so excited, man. It's I can't wait for more people to get them. I can't wait people to go to comic stores tomorrow, and when they get their pull box and stuff, they'll grab a few bags. And the good thing is, the word of mouth is going to be good on this now, right? So you might have said, I'm done, I'm not getting any of those, or maybe you never even got any of the Halloween. I think you're going to want to buy one of these, because the mix is good, the pulls are good. So I think it's like hey, $5.99, and you're getting 32 pages of story on a book, and hopefully you might even like the story. It's worth it. So man, I can't wait.
Look how beautiful this one right here, Mark.
I just took in 1 through 7 with all the different covers. I took it in a collection.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, you can offer a whole collect. You can add a blind bag in there and have all 1 through 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I already pulled the one off the shelf.
There you go.
Mark, I think this is one of my favorite covers you have done. The A80, the naughty list right here. That is such a amazing cover. Just that character.
I know. I like the one to the left.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this one's creepy as hell too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, by the way, great job, Cover Price, for having all these available to look at. Cover Price continued a good job. You got a show coming up with MJ, it sounds like. You going to be jumping on with MJ soon?
Yeah, Friday, where
Nice.
he was wanting to have me on. And man, I enjoyed my last time I was with him, and I'm looking forward to it. What a great guy. And I can't wait. So that'll be Friday afternoon. I don't know if it's live or if he's recording it, putting out later. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm going to do that on Friday afternoon. So
that's going to be fun. Listen, you talked about it on a show the other night. You have a few things left to do. I think you have your sale on Wednesday, and then you're going to try and chill out for the holidays, which is awesome. Yeah. I want to say to everybody out there, happy holidays. Spend some time with your family. Enjoy some blind bags. Enjoy some comic book therapy, as Jesse likes to say. Spend some time with your friends. Spend some time with your loved ones. Come hang out with us at Beyond Wednesdays, and enjoy, chilling and talking comics. We've got a lot planned over the next couple of weeks, and tomorrow night is going to be a lot of fun. Mark's big sale, Clutch has got a sale, and we're going to be doing an amazing show, just hanging out, shooting the shit with everybody. And anything else that you guys want to let these guys know tonight before we call it a night?
I'm good. I just thank you everybody out there, man, all the fans and stuff. That's just that's awesome. Getting to see that, and then getting to the feedback I've been getting all day, you know, from the people getting ready to start selling tomorrow, you know, all the comic stores are happy. They're like, man, I sampled a few. We're ready.
Yeah.
So, and I'm going to, I didn't get to do this last time. I'm going to my local store from 4 to 4:30. So I get to see some people in action. I might record some and I can show or take some pictures or something tomorrow night. But that's going to be fun. I hadn't got to be around people when it came out last time. So that'll be fun to do.
And then let's remind everybody, Huntsville. You got Huntsville coming up next year as well.
Yep.
That's a big
yeah, middle of April. I think it's the 17th it starts. So it's like 17th, 18th, 19th, something like that. And Huntsville Expo. Can't wait for that. We'll have tons of exclusives. That'll be my first appearance, basically, where I'll sign and do all that since August. So a lot of covers out there. Yeah, I expect there might be a good crowd at Huntsville is what I'm hoping. So
well, before we leave tonight, I want to show something very special. A community member and fan of Mark's that was lucky enough to pull one of the Unholy Grails, made a really cool little clip of like video thing on Instagram that I want to show you guys, and I want to watch with Mark before we call it a night. So check this out. This is from our boy Ivan here in Phoenix. He did such a great job with this. Check this out.
Tonight is about a plethora of Mark Spears.
This whole thing came together so quickly. It was crazy. You know, me and Mark were backstage after a show. Here. Before we do this, let me do this right. We're gonna do this right because we can't see that very good. I want to make it see this better. Yeah. So, John, have you pulled anything interesting, man?
I'm going to tell you something real quick, and I wanted to say it before we cut off.
Mm-hmm.
I opened up 32 bags. I only got 2 duplicates, and I pulled 2 foils. And this is one of my favorite. This was a Kickstarter book from the first series, and man, I'm sorry you can't appreciate it with the glare, but the creature is such a cool character. And then I got what is this? What do we call him again? Dr. Creepy. Yeah, I like that 1 in 25 you did where he's holding the hypodermic needle up.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, it's everybody I talk to. There's a few people, retailers, who got their bags a few days ago, and they figured, let me crack some to get a feel.
Right.
And every single one of them have said nothing but great things about the mixture of the books. A lot of the guys, they opened up approximately 30 to 50 bags, and they said practically no duplicates at all. And were able to come near completing a 1 through 30 cardstock set, and then a nice mixture of hits, meaning foils. And I pulled 2 glow in the darks yesterday, which was last night. But I didn't share with anybody. I didn't talk about it. This is the first time I'm mentioning it because it's also about respect to Street Date. And but it's just an amazing. It's so much. I love the Halloween bags, but this is like so much more fun now because the mixture was the key thing, you know.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was when I was opening these bags, you know, you get this to add it to protect the cover. So I was thinking for a while, I kept pulling them out. I kept saying, I wonder, because Mark is sneaky, man. Mark will do really cool things for everybody. And I'm thinking he did like a remark or a sketch or a signature. So I must have opened up because yesterday I opened up 30 of them. And I kept doing this. I'm talking to Leg and I'm like, you know, he probably signed one of these in there.
If they would have sent me some, but that gives me an idea for next year, right? Because I'm just messing with it now, like doodling when I'm doing it with my signature and Spider-Man stuff. So I will do that next year. Wouldn't that be something? Do check your little inserts.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I'll just go ahead and let you know because they didn't give them to me. But I can get them to send me some of these, right? Like give me 20.
Oh, 20. Absolutely, man.
That would be so fun to do. So next year definitely I'll
or just save the ones that you're pulling from
Oh
your
yeah, I could,
from your
and
bags.
send it to them to
And then
use. Right?
yeah,
They don't have to send me
just
any. Yeah,
just stock them away until next year.
yeah, good idea.
Okay.
But dude, it's a phenomenal product, brother. I mean,
All right.
I'm so happy for you. I'm lucky. All of us are lucky enough to call you a friend. It's so cool talking to somebody that you respect and you love their work. And of course, I mean, dude, I don't get on. I'm like you, man. I don't like planes, but my first time getting on a plane alone was this earlier this year to Huntsville. Even my girlfriend was like, "You won't even get on a plane to go to Puerto Rico with me on a vacation." And I was like, "Dude, I gotta. This is at the top of my bucket list right now. I retired and I want to go meet this guy, man. I've been collecting
That's
his
awesome.
work." And I said, and people, you gotta read, man. You gotta read this.
Yes.
I was just talking to Mark earlier today. I was like, everybody I come across and I talk to about this stuff, the first thing that always comes out of everybody's mouth, like when I was lucky enough to work with him at Huntsville and FarleyCon, the conversations you have online with everybody is so cool. But the first thing everybody talks about is art, covers. And of course, they're all beautiful. But I said, we start talking about the interiors, the story. No one like most people don't read the story and they're just like in love with the art and the covers and getting all the variants. And I'm just like, I'm struggling to find somebody I can have a conversation with where we can talk about characters, where do we think the story's going? And I was telling Mark, you messed me up, man. I read number 8 last night. I'm not gonna say everything because I'm pretty sure there's some people that still haven't got their number 8 yet. So I don't want to screw them up. But there was something I learned in this issue that messed me up. And then I messaged him. I was like, am I right to think that this is going on? And he's just like, he's like, yeah. But he said, there's so many more surprises happening. So don't
Oh yeah.
worry. But this issue right here, if you've been reading it from 1 through 7, I believe something. And I'm telling you, this is the genius of his writing. Forget about his art for a moment. The genius of his writing was he had me messed up and thinking completely different, like a Twilight Zone episode. And at the end, which is this, because this was supposed to close out the original series in the Kickstarter, it was 1
Yeah.
through 8. And then I remember you talking to us saying you did some changes because then you realized you want to make it ongoing. So you had to kind of contort the end of number 8 a little bit so that
Yeah.
it can, yeah. And when I finished and I got to like the middle of the book, I'm reading it. And then I started from the beginning again because I said, am I screwing this up? Am I seeing this right? So I read it again. I didn't even go to the end yet. I started again from page 1 and I read it again and I said, holy shit. I said, he really fooled me. And so I'm
Now
not going to screw it up.
what he's mentioning though was always in there. Bryan kind of knows. He knew the story from
Yeah.
the big twist was always there. The only thing I changed was I even had something at the end. If you get the Kickstarter 8, you can see that would have really messed people up. It would have like, oh my God, what is he doing? And I thought, you know what? I'm going to I still might go down that route, but I might give you a few more issues before I do that. But yes, that twist was always there. And that twist, before the comic was ever done, when I did the cards, I knew that twist. I had told that to Nacelle when they had licensed Monsters. They said, well, what kind of story you got there you think you could do? Because these are just trading cards. And I flat out told them the whole story right then. I said, this is what's happening. And I said, and it'll fool everybody. Nobody will catch it. I said, nobody. And I never had one person guess it that reached out. So I'm
that's
happy.
The story right there, you guys. You guys have been missing out on this whole time. And now Mark has told you there's something in there. That means you got to go reread them now.
If you sit down and read, and good, look, I'm not very wordy. They're quick reads, right? I don't have where there's a narrator or anything like that. Very quick reads. Sit down and read them. And dude, I want someone to come up to me and say, I knew what you were doing. I've talked to screenwriters about Monsters, right? When we were looking at that, and he didn't know. He's like, I've read them all. And he goes, I thought you were going to do something. I didn't know you was doing that. And I said, yep. Nobody guessed it. But if you look, I was talking to John earlier. If you look back, I gave you clues.
Yeah.
No one caught it though. That's what to me is the best. Is if you don't need to just what is it, subvert expectations and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But if you give somebody nuggets, little clues, but they didn't catch on, that's just the perfect thing then, right? So I wanted it to be where you go back after you read this and you go pull other issues saying, wait a second, no. And you go back and read it and go, oh my gosh, he did do that. I didn't know that. I didn't see it.
Mhm.
I didn't catch on to what he was trying to tell me. And dude, number 9, Bryan knows what happened in 9. I did it for dude. There's so many twists and turns coming because that's what I like. I want it to be where I don't know the end of the story when I start watching the movie 10 minutes in. Where you go, the guy's gonna get the girl. I know what little twist they're trying to make here and all that kind of stuff. And it needs to be a
one
good
too.
twist. So
Yo, check it out.
2 great
yes.
polls. Look at that.
This is 1 in 600, right? Or 1 in
Yeah,
700?
1 in 666. Yep.
Oh, 666. Oh my God, look at that. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty.
I bet you Nacelle wishes they had chose the
Well, what was really odd on that? Okay, so they went and got writers from Canada. They had gotten one of the Flash TV writers, right, for the Flash TV show. They talked to him because a lot of times, the way that works is one agent represents a lot of people. So when they'll talk to that one guy and he'll do all this. So they had a bunch of writers lined up, different people in the entertainment industry from TV shows, right? Like, because they were going to pitch it to Netflix. So they had a Flash TV show. There was some kind of crime drama that was in Canada only, I wasn't familiar with it, but I had looked it up, and that there was a writer from that was looking at it, and they came back finally after months and said, Mark, we talked to all these writers. We showed them the cards. They said, oh, that's cool looking concept. They read the backs, which the backs, John has some of those cards. It just gives you a little bit of history on the character.
Mhm.
But they said there's no story there, and they don't really want to develop a story. And I said, well, if it's a story, I said, I kind of write a little bit. How about I make a Bible for you? And then they can go off on that. Like if they like it, expand on it. If they don't like it, go off in their own direction. And I spent months developing like 5 different TV shows basically out of those cards, right? So they could go in any direction they wanted with those, or they could actually, do something totally different. And then none of the writers liked any of that, and it all went away. But Monsters was one of those, like I said, from the very beginning. And some of those other things you're getting to see finally, because I had already made the Bible of, you'll get to see eventually, because that was like stories I had already thought of. So yeah, it's interesting if they, I bet they didn't want to lose the license. They actually let me out of it because I had asked, because again, they were making figures and stuff of everything else. And they're great guys over there. I just was like, look, if you're not going to do it, let me out of this. Cause it was a 4-year deal cause they wanted that long to make figures, to get the TV show started and all that stuff. But
well, here's the other thing. When it comes to the story, I think that Monsters has supplanted itself into the comics world now. It's not going anywhere, and we've kind of been waiting to really get deep into the story. Once we do our like season 1 review, our director's cut review with Mark, we're going to be reviewing every book as it comes out, you guys, just because that's what we've been waiting to do. Like John said, this has been the book where like internally we've been like talking about it, and we want to get to that point where we can talk about like, in this week in Monsters number 9, this is what you guys got to check this out. And we'll give a couple days for spoilers, maybe a week for spoilers, but then we're gonna break some of this stuff down, because that's what we've really been waiting to do and excited to do. And I think
you should do it like a book club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Totally.
another thing in the past, we were waiting to catch up to the Kickstarter, because even though I would add a few pages, like I think I added a total of 10 to 12 pages in number 8. And I took out about 2 that I didn't want in there because I thought the ending I didn't like. So a lot of these had extra pages added, right, from the Kickstarter. And it is, you know, I won't call it a mess, but it wasn't planned that way because, again, it was a Kickstarter book. I wanted to keep you, when you buy All Aid at Kickstarter, I already had you. So I didn't have to worry about, do you pick up the next one? So I had to add a few pages here and there to flesh it out more and to get you to want to come back and tune in next week kind of
periodical
thing.
art.
Yeah. Which you didn't have to do in the Kickstarter. You either bought All 8 or you didn't. So going forward with 9, I'm so excited because the only issues I've done recently was 0, which was actually critically a success. You know, they said it was the best free comic book day book. And then Monster and the Wolf got a lot of good reviews because it's, again, a linear story. So then finally I'm getting back to that where I can jump around a little bit, but I'm not going to have 20 storylines going on at once. I'm going to, you know, focus more on it. And so I'm really excited to get into 9, to get into Midnight Man. And dude, I might even do, it just depends on my schedule is this year, do a little bit extra. Like maybe you even get a book monthly if I can get caught up and start doing that. Because again, the story is number 1 to me. The covers are second. So I have a place I want to have by the end of the year, right? We got the Unholy Men coming. We got other things I want to wrap up, characters that I want to introduce, characters that I want to get rid of. And so I can't wait. It's going to be interesting to see how people accept number 9 and everything going forward.
I don't want to
spoil.
I don't want to spoil anything, but I just want to tell everybody out there that there is something coming from Mark that all of Mark's fans are gonna like. I know that when they finally read this, if you've been reading the story up to this far, it's gonna blow you away. But there's something coming from Mark that has to do with the Monsters universe that is going to. It's one of the fun things I love about comic books, and it's going to make the whole universe so much more exciting, so much more fun. It's going to make the collecting aspect of it fun. It's just really, really smart, and I love how Mark has decided to do it. And that's all we're going to say for now until it comes out, because it's going to be next level type stuff. So keep your eyes on those solicitations, you guys. Keep your eyes on those solicitations.
It's been a lot of fun, Mark. Great seeing you, brother. Congratulations on all the success, but I got to duck out because I got to open up tomorrow.
All righty, I appreciate it. I hope you sell
out, y'all. Thanks, Brian.
See you later.
Absolutely.
Thanks, brother.
Good night.
Talk to you soon, bro.
Yeah, man.
So, okay, let's take a look at this. Check this out. This is from our boy Ivan. Look how good this is.
Tonight is about a plethora of Mark Spears.
This whole thing came together so quickly. It was crazy. You know, me and Mark were backstage after a show one night, and we just kind of started BSing. And 2 hours later, you know, we ended the call with me saying, "Hey, Mark, do you think that Keen Spot will really actually, you know, pull this off?" And Mark goes, "I don't know. I'm going to ask him."
I tell you, I remember that night, and we were throwing ideas around, and I said, man, wouldn't it be something if there could be more than like one foil, like 1% foil, I think was what we were saying. You know, I was like, maybe it could be bigger than that. So heads off to Keen Spot for allowing me to go nuts and say, look, I want to do 90 covers. It's crazy. But again, if you're going to do something, man, make it awesome. I just can't stand just do something and make it mediocre. You know, I wanted to go, you know, aim for the fences with it. And it is kind of crazy. Holy Grails, you know, we were talking about that. And again, I'm so glad I was able to do that because that was kind of out of their wheelhouse too. No blind bags do that, right? So I'm so glad that Transcon let us do it. Kingspawn let me do it.
woodland, echoed a hunting cry. And there followed after 10 kings and queens, laughing and joking, though I heard Betsy and Lordy running into the bushes. A bloom to his helmet, a quiver.
Got me a holy grail.
Yeah, just real quick, citizen, thank you. But Ivan is in the house. He is a ticket winner.
Unholy Grail, yeah.
Yeah,
Third,
we have
second,
a ticket winner.
second or
Second
third,
page.
second or third person that has
No, we've had
ties.
4.
No, second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Second or third person that has ties to Beyond Wednesdays that has pulled a Unholy Grail, which I love seeing.
Can I talk about?
This is great.
This guy did such a great job.
It was cool that they didn't know what grill they got until they opened it, right?
Like, there's a package there. Such a great song.
Oh, it is. Oh, got the. Oh. You know, that's probably the best one to get because it has the monster and the wolf on it.
Great job. Excellent job,
awesome.
Ivan.
He had wrote me and asked me if I saw it yet, and I said, dude, I've been so busy. He had asked me if I could send him a video where they packed it up because I know Melissa made some, but I said, man, I don't even, because I hadn't got the video yet. She hadn't even sent it over to me. So,
well,
but
Ivan's
dude,
in the chat right now, and I just want to say to Ivan, great job, man.
That's top notch, man. 10 out of 10. I love it. I hope you win another one so you can make another video. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You know what? The odds are there you could win another one. I mean, there's 25 out there now. So
I hope so, dude. I really hope so.
Awesome.
I
love that he had his monster shirt on too. From
I know.
the Kickstarter white one. Yep.
This is
Ivan is a hardcore fan, and he's just he was in all the Kickstarters, he's been in all the books. And the reason why I super appreciate that he's the one who pulled that, because he's not selling that. You know, he's a hardcore collector, and you had just the energy and the excitement. The minute he pulled it, he's reaching out to Bryan, reaching out to me, and he's just like, what do I do? And I'm just like, talk to Bryan, talk to these guys, get pictures, get video.
Yeah.
And it couldn't happen to a better guy, man. And I really love, also, the other thing I love about him is he made his dog a superstar.
Yes.
Since he pulled the ticket, he posted the ticket with the dog. The dog has been in the videos. I love his dog. His dog is awesome. And yeah, and I'm really glad I got to meet him and that he's in the Discord, because that's the type of people I want, to share the hobby with, is guys like him. So
one quick question, Mark. Any updates on when the shirts are going to be nationwide or worldwide, for that matter?
I went to my Spencer's the other day, and they still had They only had 2 of each of the Uncle Sam and the Dracula one. But so he hasn't said when other ones will get pushed nationwide or worldwide. I do know that I've already approved the other 6 new ones that'll be out in 2026. So those probably be hitting, I would say, in maybe January, early February. I don't know if those will be in all stores or not either. I think what they've done is they tested it, right? They wanted to see what sold well, and then they went, "Oop, this sold well," and they put it in all stores. So hopefully this next batch they will actually go ahead and put in all stores. I know that you can still get those other ones online if they're not sold out of the other 4 or the other 3. It's Hexy, the Bride, and the Creature. I think you could get them still online. So they're making they sent me something the other day. They're making stickers, they're making air fresheners, they're making magnets. So get ready, guys. You're gonna have a lot of cool monster stuff at Spencer's. And it's all because people went out and bought that stuff, right? Because if it wouldn't have sold, they wouldn't have been like wanting to keep making it. It's not in the contract that they have to keep doing it. They only do it if it does well. So, dude, that's a great. And we're hoping because it's Spirit Halloween and Spencer's, they're both the same entity. If this does well, man, maybe we got some costumes next year at Spirit Halloween. Maybe we get some animatronics, things like that. So a mask, that would be awesome. So yeah, thank you for supporting that because I just love it that you can go out somewhere and get some kind of Monsters merchandise. Right now, besides me, you can't get anything anywhere else besides Spencer. So that's awesome that people are looking for that. But yes, there's 6 new shirts coming. On that note, 2 of the new shirts are going to be glow in the dark shirts. So this is Spencer's decision. It's the Nun glow in the dark, and there's one with all the monsters. That cover is in the blind bags with all the monsters and the moon. They're making that glow in the dark. And then there's the Helvis. It won't be glow in the dark, but they're putting gold foil on the t-shirt. So
Elvis is my favorite, man.
Better. I can't wait for those to come out again right when I hear something, but I believe that'll probably be in January. We'll actually see them hit stores. So
that's great.
Look at that. Yeah, there you go.
Well, it looks
I had
like
to custom make that.
it looks like Leg is still going strong.
Man,
I can't wait to hear about all the great pulls over the next couple of days.
Yeah.
If you guys I want to let everybody know, if you guys pull anything cool out of the blind bags, please tag Mark, tag Keenspot, tag Beyond Wednesdays or me, and put hashtag 25 days of Krampus. We'll talk about it on the shows. Put your videos up on your social media. Let us know that you that they're out there, and we'll talk about them on the shows. We'll share them with Mark, and it'll be a lot of fun. So that's going to be cool too.
Rares, even if it's just your favorite cover that you finally pulled, it's a base cover. Put hashtag 25 days of Krampus, and we'll look into it.
Yeah,
so
that's going to be amazing, man. John's going to be opening blind bags on shows for weeks now, and
Mark Boa ordered 2,000 to 3,000. I can't remember what he said. I think it was close to 3. And he said, "Mark, I opened 40 and I already got a complete set." He said, "What am I going to do with all the?" He said it took him on the other one 600 bags to get a complete set of 30. Right? That's how the mix was. This mix was so good, he got them on 40. That's a testament to how good these are mixed. So
and the other thing is no seam damage, thanks to the idea of adding these to protect the covers. So I think out of I so far opened I think around 45 bags just now. Not one is damaged. Not one has any impressions on it. And yesterday I think I opened I think I said what 30 or 25 bags.
30,
Not one damage. There was one damage to one on the corner, but that was from the box shifting.
Right.
So I mean, that shit happens. But Other than that, I mean, if you do the math, I probably opened damn near $100 and a very small handful of duplicates. And you see me pulling these beautiful foils, man. Look at this. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
these will be more fun to get graded if you want to
yeah,
get graded. I think you have a better chance.
absolutely.
Some
Yep.
really good books. I'm just speechless on how good they look because of the piece of paper. I didn't know if the paper would work. This is all Transcon's idea. And then again, the mix. It's just, man, it's a Krampus miracle.
You know what I think was great about the paper is I think that line was being caused by the heating of the bag seam to get the seam together, and that
It could
paper
be
being
that,
over
yeah.
it. Yeah.
It was either that or the weight, but they fixed both by putting the paper and then not only packing 140 in a box. That helped the weight issue. So, dude, I mean, they really did a lot of things for no extra money. You got to think about that, right? They didn't ask like, oh, we need extra money to fix these things. That is a great job in the industry when you sit there and say, we want to improve just because we want to make things better. My hat's off to them for doing that. Really, really love it.
And you know what it also did, Mark? It also makes people like me who creates content put in my head, you know what? Transcon's doing good things for the industry. And
yes,
we're going to say that as long as you do good
Yeah.
stuff for the industry and you know, you're actively trying to make things better, we're going to talk about you as much as we can and show our support for anybody that's doing that to make comic books and the hobby and the community better. That's what
Yeah.
we're here for. And you know, we're going to
And
continue.
now the gauntlet has been thrown down. Marvel's backs come out in about 2 weeks. Let's see what you got, Marvel.
Totally.
Those, well, you know what? It's going to be interesting because that's a different printer. So it's going to be interesting with how the mix be. And of course, I don't think they have, but 15 books, but a lot of sketch covers in it. So it'll be interesting to see. And again, I hope they do well because every time something does well, the industry, all of it gets better. So,
yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 minutes away from midnight across the United States, totally across the United States. So all blind bags in 2 minutes are legal to be opened. Get to your whatnots, get to your eBay lives, get to your local comic shops, get to your mailbox, grab some bags, enjoy opening some bags. Come hang out with us tomorrow night for Mark's eBay sale before the Wednesday night review show. Mark, what time is the sale?
7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and whatever it is over there in Phoenix.
6
that'd be
p.m.
about 5
6 p.m.
o'clock
Mountain
over there?
Standard,
6 p.m.? Okay.
5 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
And the link is in the live chat. I'll also put the link in the description below. And if all you need to be is have an eBay account, hit the remind me button. The notifications will be sent to your computer or to your email or to your phone. You can do it all from your phone. And that's the place to be if you guys want to get some really special Mark Spears items, including what Mark is saying might be one of the rarest, very first monster items in promo cards that he had made to see if it was something he wanted to do. He'll have some of those available. He'll have one of one canvases that will be available of a couple of the covers. Limited to 100 covers that you can only get from Mark. And I want to stress this again, you guys. We talk about rarity and rarity being king and rarity being collectible. When you get down to lower than 500, that's rare. When you get lower than 300, that's super rare. When you're lower than 100 or 100 or less, that is like crazy rare. So key in on those. If you guys can pick those
We're doing
up.
buy it nows on those too. We're not even auctioning those. I'm gonna have it buy it now. So you're gonna be, if you're like, man, I hate auctioning because I had to bid. Buy it nows on those things. So we got some really cool things that we're gonna be doing that with.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
We're gonna do penny auctions too. We're gonna do a couple of those where we're 2 seconds, 1 penny. You'll be able to win something for a few cents. And we want to do that just to, give back to the community who's in there. So all kinds of goodies. Yeah, don't miss out because I think it's going to be just fun. We're going to try to make it entertaining. I don't care if you buy nothing at all. Just come and watch. We're going to have a fun show.
That is tomorrow night, Dorothy. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. It looks like this on eBay Live. Here's the link. You can just go and hit this button that says "Remind Me," and that is for the Mark Spears eBay Live. And then, of course, after that show, come hang with us. Mark's going to come hang with us for a while. We're all going to open more bags. We're going to go and watch Clutch's sale and hang out. And there's going to be some really, really cool stuff on Clutch's sale, too. And we're just going to have another good night on New Comic Book Day. So Dorothy just says, I just bought 25 of your winter bags, Mark. There we go.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. So that's awesome. Well, there we go, you guys. Tomorrow night. Thanks for everybody for hanging with us. We love you. We appreciate you. Thanks for supporting Mark Spears Monsters. Thanks for supporting Beyond Wednesdays. And thanks for being a comic book fan. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow night. Adios.